Yo, what's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back today with everybody's favorite Ultimate Team series on YouTube. It's the return of the Struggle Squad, and we are here in week number 6 trying to bounce back after our first loss of the season, moving the ball up the field after taking the possession first. As you see, Rob Streeter gets the curl route there, hurdles to victory, gets inside the 10-yard line, and on the very next play, it's Cordero, I always don't pronounce his first name correctly, Patterson, finding the end zone. So we're quickly up 7-0 and now on defense. But somehow Joe Montana's going to scramble on us there and get up to the 50-yard line. And on the very next play, he runs a little run to the right-hand side there that's going to pick up big yardage, getting inside the red zone. So the defense is not responding after that beatdown last week. Here, missing tackles somehow allows him to get an 8-yard pickup there, and it's now 2nd and 2. He's going to be short of the first down. He's going to gamble, go for it on 4th and 2, fullback dive. He gets the first down. On the very next play, Montana's going to scramble to the right, looking right, and should have been intercepted. Unfortunately, that mistake is going to cost us because on the next play, a slant route finds a receiver in the end zone, and we now have a tie ball game at 7 apiece. Back on special teams here. Ted Ginn had a huge special teams mistake, fumbling a kickoff return, and he's going to do it again here, costing us 2 weeks in a row now. And I gotta say, this card has been highly disappointing so far. I thought with the 95 speed, with the reputation of him being a good return man in college and somewhat in the NFL, he'd be a great kickoff specialist, punt return specialist for me. And also, again, with the 95 speed, a great slot receiver. None of that has worked out. So, if you've seen already on our first offensive possession, we do have a replacement, a new player in at wide receiver, and it's a card that people recommended to me in the comments section, and it's a card I originally wanted on my team, and that's Stephen Hill. I'm sorry if I'm butchering his name. Wide receiver from the Jets. He's 6'4". I believe he has 95 or 96 speed. Just insane stats. But originally the card cost too much. It was just out of my price range for what I was trying to do with the team. And I ended up pulling one on my main account, so I was able to trade that over here. As you see, he makes the catch as we're talking about him, but definitely a struggle moment for the Struggle Squad there, as he has that wacky catch animation that does not allow him to get into the end zone, and with no timeouts, we ended up getting no points on that drive, and now have to play defense, already down 7 to start off the second half, and my opponent just is going to get a huge gain there, gets close to the red zone, play action on the very next play, tons of time, he looks deep in the back of the end zone, and don't test Taylor Mays. Another interception. Somebody's got to keep count for me. How many interceptions has Taylor Mays got since we started the Silver Struggler series? He's got to have at least 5 or 6. And then we got some momentum here as D'Angelo Williams breaks up the field for a nice run after the cut, gets to the 40-yard line. We're going to find Patterson once more. He's the new slot receiver, replacing Ted Ginn, who had the dropsies for most of the beginning of this series. And Patterson has filled in so far, so I may look into adding Tavon Austin in that position because his card has gotten cheap over the last couple weeks. Before it was up in the 4,000 and 5,000 range. And it was a card that I had kind of targeted. I might even move him to my punt and kick return man since Ted Ginn has failed me so badly. But here we go, forcing a 4th down after another dropped interception. This time, we're going to sack Joe Montana and injure him, taking the ball over at about the 20-yard line. So great field position, 14-point game. And Hill comes through again with his second touchdown of the game. And we're now up 21-14, so we're back in control here in the fourth quarter. And before we run out of time in this video, I do want to mention earlier this week, I did put out a video, and the link will probably be right here on the screen right now, so make sure you check it out. But also in the description, you can find a link to a NCAA tournament bracket that I will be hosting and everybody is welcome to join. It's free to join, and the winner is going to take home either a $20 PSN or Xbox Live code. Again, free to enter, so feel free to do it. I look forward to competing against all you guys. If you want more details on the tournament and what's going on, make sure you check out that video that I mentioned. It's a Throwback Thursday video with some March Madness 2007 gameplay. And yeah, so that's that. You see, we do wrap up things with the victory formation kneel down. We end up getting past our opponent here with a 21-14 victory, a very close game for the most part, but Mike Vick had a great game connecting to Stephen Hill plenty of times, and we're going to move on to week number 7 coming up very, very soon. And with the victory here, we improve to 5-1 and not too far away. Just one more win to get the playoff berth. I'm out. Peace.